High school sports programs are getting more expensive every year, especially football. But in tonight's Wins for Kansas, Cake's David Scott tells us how one group is making sure one team has everything it needs.
We now in the high school have guardian caps for every single athlete, which reduces the chance for concussion. You know, in the NFL, you see them now, it's a requirement, and we started 4 years ago with that, so it's been very good for our players there.
And members of the Andover Central football team have that equipment and much more, thanks to a group that community members started 4 years ago called Central Gridiron.
We actually started out of a garage with a couple of the parents in the community and some volunteers, and just kind of talked about what we could do to the community with football and how we could bring it all together.
And through several activities like a golf tournament and players doing mulching work, Andover Central Gridiron has been able to cover the entire cost of operating each year. Michael Sheeran says not only does Central Gridiron save the school district that cost, but the group's activities bring the community together and teach players valuable lessons about being good citizens.
No one's going to remember the record and who won and whatnot, but people are going to remember the character and how they leave the program.
On behalf of DeVaughn James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to be in the Cake News studios with this week's Wins for Kansas recipient, members of the Andover Central Jaguars football team. The check for $500 is going to the Gridiron Club, which supports Jaguar football.
Thank you, DeVaughn James, for enriching our football program.
David Scott, Cake News on your side.